Kawabanga everybody! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in our studio. So when the Tribute Games, the development team made of the members that work of the Scotty Pilgrim of the Board Game and the Game Boy Advance port of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, TMNT if something, were on the board to develop the next TMNT Beat 'em Up. I knew the project was in the right hands. Anyone familiar with those sparse titles knows that Tribute is one of the best when it comes to finding that sweet spot between retro nostalgia and the modern innovation. TMNT Shredder Revenge is the studio masterclass. As both a huge Ninja Turtles and Beat 'em Up fan, my expectations were high, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder Revenge met them all every level. Not only does the blast from the past title give fans of 1988 Turtles cartoon and arcade games a radical time, but fans of retro beat 'em ups, great co-ops experience, and arcade nostalgias will find themselves loving the Kawabanga lifestyle. What all comes back to Tribute Games itself, which has worked its magic to bring fresh ideas and upgrades to its try formula. Subscribe to the channel, don't forget to like. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder Revenge is another modern retro-style beat-them-up, much like the Streets of Rage 4. I do as far to say that it might be the best board yet. Not only its great return to form that looks like play the part, but it's one that also innovates you on the old genre by inventing the new mechanics. As the result, it's great for those who just want to some retro bliss, but it's much more than those who want to a more in-depth experience that the classical arcade games usually don't offer. The game throws players into the world of heroes in the half shells and gives them full rigging off the pummel every foot ninja in enemy in the way. Not only can do this in standard arcade mode with limited continuous and super bar, but in the brand new story mode as well. All of those modes can be played with up to 6 players. Story mode presents players with a new fleshed out experience that can be compared to games like Scott Pilgrim, as I said before, River City Girls and the Kuni Kuni series. The series. Here you make your way through each level of the game, but unlike arcade mode, which is more fitting for the classical gamers just chasing that straightforward 80 experiences, characters can be leveled up after defeating certain numbers of the enemies. These level ups unlock different power-ups, including health buffs, additional super attacks, and additional ninja power, which allows you to hold multiple super bars instead of single limit of the arcade mode. The story mode progresses on the Super Mario World Isekai map, and along the way you'll meet the different characters from the 1987 cartoons like the Vernon, the Napoleon Bonafrogs, and even the Neutrinos. These guests presented you with collectible quests to get more experience points. Along with these come challenges that you can complete on each level that will put you on the fast track to level up as well. Even before beating the game, I found myself constantly revisiting the stages with the new characters to chase a complete full power roster by beating enemies and completing the challenges. These missions are no walk in the park on hard mode, giving me the old arcade challenge I allow. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge continues the reinvention of the classic genre by taking the action from the simple button mashing found in the classic Turtles Beat 'em Up and making it to a more deep combo fest. The Turtles and friends are now given the ability to dodge, use 3 different super moves, grab and throw taunt to gain super bars quickly and do them attacks, heavy hammer attacks, and the standard combo strengths found in most beat 'em ups. By putting these mechanics together, I quickly made a delicious combat pizza that made me fall in love with the game. Combat does much deeper than you might expect at the first glance. I can dodge, cancel moves into the other attacks, OTG hitting knocking down opponents off the ground, and wall bounce enemies to the extended combos. These techniques not only gives you melee when it comes to dealing the damage, but they also show how deep the game can go when you're being stringing moves together. Like the Streets of Rage 4, I found myself training for first how many hits I could land before enemies finally faded into the beat 'em up void. And much like that, Tribute Games find the perfect way to respect the retro experience while renewing it, keep it fresh and appealing to the new audiences. You could already guess that a game like this will be full of callbacks to the Turtle franchise, but there are more here than I ever expected. From stage to stage, I found tons of Easter eggs calling back to specific episodes like 1987 series and old arcade games, and it looked beautiful thanks to the detailed sprite work. Simple references and other deeper ones like small stage decoration show up here in a full force. I was constantly geeking out them every turn, especially during the boss fights, which are the icing on the always green colored cake. All of these strengths are before you get into its multiplayer mode, which is main draw that makes Shredder Revenge special. You can play up to 6 friends with a varied roster of characters featuring different looks, movesets, and strength. In joining up with a team of green machines, you unlock multiplayer exclusive mechanics that are built for a couch co-op. I said that from experience, as they each move hype me and my brother up every time when we execute them. On the defensive side, you can revive down teammates and even split the health to make you sure both make it through the challenging levels. And if you're all about kicking shell, then there are tons of team attack you to sandwich attack, home run swing, and tubular spin. All these additions make the multiplayer mode a whole new experience whenever playing locally or offline. If you can manage to give your 5 of your coolest friends together, you for yourself on a time. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is must-fast for the both TMNT and beat them fans alike. It's a game that takes what worked the past, but still finds space to innovate beyond its fan service and nostalgia play. If you haven't felt like retro revivals can be much more than shadow nostalgia, Shredder Revenge will prove that there is still more enough room for a genre to grow up. So you should buy it. If you're looking for the next great multiplayer experience, a fun beat them up, a strong retro revival, or just some Turtles nostalgia, it excels in all of those aspects. So about the alternatives, I have said before, so that Streets of Rage 4, River City Gear calls Scotty Pilgrim of the World were great contenders, but I don't recommend skipping the Shredder's Revenge in favor of these. Thank you for watching, have a good one, bye.